What it do?
What to do?
Hey man, ain't shit to it but to do it. Let's jump into it then. You believe in good luck or bad luck?
Uh, mm, just no luck, really. I just think that things just happen how they happen, and some people get a good day, some people get bad days.
You believe in karma?
Yeah, I guess that's what I believe in is karma.
Okay. Okay. Why you believe in karma though? Like you just believe the bad that happened to people they deserve, and something like that.
No, I just think that like how everybody believes in God and whatever religion they follow, like just do right. If you don't, then you gonna get you got to reap what you sow. Everybody does just off the choices that you make. Um,
Right.
yeah.
Do you have an OnlyFans or anything?
Huh?
Do you have an OnlyFans?
Oh no, no, no.
Okay. You know somebody who had one?
I mean, famous people, but you know,
Okay. You ever thought about making one?
nah, I'm not that type of party for me. I mean, I more power to the people who do it because you got to be real brave and you know, you know, that's just
So
not for me.
you don't look at women who make OnlyFans or whores or sluts.
Nah, just look at it as them making their money. Like they use what they got to do what they need to do.
So you saying even if they got kids and family members who out there they represent, that's okay, right? As long as they
That's
make it.
their choice.
So you don't. So you saying they not hoes?
I mean, yeah, because hoes get paid. I don't know, they're just fuck for free. So like, if we want to get technical, but I don't think it's anything bad. That's their choice.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
would
bad. It's morally bad. It's bad.
morally, I yes, in society, but these women have needs too, and
They need to get a fucking job.
I work. You know what I'm saying? I have a job. I
We ain't talking about you. We talking about the women who
No,
do
I
it.
know. I'm saying that for me,
We
I
know
feel
about you. Wait. We know about you.
I know. I feel you for myself, okay? But as far as other women, that's their choice. I can't.
Okay, we talking about them. We ain't talking about your choices right now. We're gonna get
No,
to your choices later. Well, we
okay.
gonna talk about the fact that you don't think those women are whores because they got OnlyFans.
Because they can do what they want. Just because they do what they want, I guess. Like technically, yes, they are. If you want
Okay.
to get technical with the definition, yes.
Mm. Yeah, man. Okay. So I seen a tweet the other day. It was saying that nobody's a slut or a whore because everybody likes sex. You believe that?
When you put a price on it, then yeah, then that's when it becomes. That's when that label becomes. Because I feel like women out there in the streets, like Sugar Free said it, hoes get paid, bitches fuck for free. So it's like to them it's a job and that's their choice. But however, I do think that when it's not for money and you're just out there in the streets, you just you just doing your thing. I mean, it is what it is. Somebody made these morals, and at one point, in one time, it was okay for them. When they get older and they get experience, it's they look back and they're like, "What was I thinking?"
So you don't believe we should bring back shame and guilt? You believe we should bring that back?
Yeah. You know what? I think that people do. That's why they change. Some of these people are still young, but I bet you when they get older, they're gonna be like, "What was I thinking?" A lot of these people are still young.
So you think shame and guilt is needed? You think that's needed back for the culture? Because now in the culture,
Yeah,
everything is accepted.
it is, but it's all at the end of the day, it's all about money.
Right. It's all about that money, ain't it?
It's all about that money. I don't think people are just out there making OnlyFans just to make OnlyFans. Everybody out there selling it because they need it, or they think they need it.
Mm-mm.
They think
That's
they need
scary. That's a scary thing. You do anything for some money, but I don't want nobody around me who do anything for some money
it.
because
Nah,
that's some fucked
yeah.
up shit. So you think money buy happiness?
I don't think I okay. For me, yes, but for other, like if you have it and you don't need anything else in life, no. But if you are struggling, then it can bring stability. Maybe not necessarily happiness, no.
Who you feel like the prize in the relationship, the man or the woman?
Who I think what?
Who you feel like the prize in the relationship, the man or the woman?
Who I
Like,
think what? The prize?
yeah, who you think? I thought you were thinking just now. I
No,
said, who
I
you
was like,
think the prize is, the man or the
oh,
woman?
I mean, both. I
Okay.
mean, it's you need both to make it happen. You need both to make a baby. You need both to, be stabilized.
Right, right. Are you special? You feel like you special?
What you mean?
I'm just asking, do you feel like you special?
I mean, yeah, of course. I am. I am. Like, of course. I think we all are. We all
Yeah.
have a gift. But yes, me personally, yes, I am.
Okay. And how many kids you have?
I have six.
Wow. And how many baby daddies?
I have four.
Okay.
And one of them was sorry, I was getting a call.
We good. We good. And you say you got 6 kids. And how many baby daddies?
I
Like
had a
how many?
husband and then I have three baby dads.
You say you got 3 baby daddies.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. So what's the problem? You think you will ever find love again, or somebody to be with you long term, marriage or whatever?
Maybe, but I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. Eventually, yes, I do believe that somebody out there will love me and my kids. At first I didn't think that, no. You know what I'm saying? I kind of gave up. But, you
You
know,
looking for a man with kids or without kids?
I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not looking for
I'm
anything.
just saying. I know I didn't actually. What I'm
You
saying
did
is,
ask. You asked me,
well, you prefer.
like,
Wait, wait,
what
wait.
do I want?
Do you prefer a man with kids or without kids?
It don't matter. I mean,
I didn't ask you that. You got to
I
choose one.
I answered your question. Like, it don't
You got
matter
to
to me.
choose one. You got want man
Oh,
with kids or
oh,
without
you
kids.
gotta say. You gotta choose one or the other. You didn't just
You got to choose
ask
one
a
or the
question.
other.
Yeah, you can have kids. I can't give him no more. So I would hope he has his own.
Okay. Now, what does a stepfather benefit?
I feel like a stepfather benefits. Um, well, I had a stepdad, okay, and I feel like if looking back on it, it really did help me and give me that father figure that I needed. It just depends on the man that steps up, and some kids don't have no daddies, and these men step up and be that dad. I don't think it matters if they're blood or not.
So you saying men should step up? What you saying?
I think that that's what they're doing. They're stepping up. They took that role.
You got sons,
I have three boys and three girls.
so would you want your sons with no kids to date a woman with 6 kids?
I want him to do what he wants to do. If he don't want to, I'm not judging him. Everybody got a choice. My only job here is to just guide them.
I ain't asked you that. Would you want your child? You feel like that's
I
the best
don't care.
bet for
That's
him to
like
be
that's
a
like you asking
woman?
me if I
Wait,
care if my
wait,
kids
wait,
are
wait.
married.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Do you feel like that's the best option or the best thing for him to be with a woman with 6 kids? Do you feel like
Sure.
that's acceptable?
Yeah, it's acceptable.
And why do you feel like that's acceptable for him to take on 6 kids that's not his kids and raise them?
Well, actually,
Why
five more kids.
five,
Okay, and I
five,
think
6? Why do you feel like that's acceptable for your child to do that? If that was your child doing it,
I
why would
feel
you feel like
that
that's acceptable?
if it was my child, if it was my child, if he chooses to be a stepdad, that's his choice. I don't have a problem with it. It's like, and then it's probably like, well, you probably just saying that because you in that situation. Nah, like that's how I feel.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I tell them, with my damn family, don't you ever goddamn sign up for that shit. That is a crash dummy mission. Don't you ever goddamn raise no other person
So what?
kids? What the hell?
But but listen, I mean, okay, this show podcast, and I'm not trying to overtake, but I
Go
do
ahead.
want to elaborate on that because my kids, their fathers aren't around. So now they should be deprived of having a father. You know what I'm saying? They should be deprived. And if somebody's willing to take that for my husband, it was easy for him to step
Wait,
up because they weren't around.
wait. You say they should be deprived. Well,
Yeah, they don't have.
well, you the one chose the baby daddy though.
You know
You
what? I did. You're absolutely right.
these are consequences. Wait, let me
These
finish.
are consequences.
Let me say this, guys, for the channel, for the YouTube channel. God, these are consequences right here that happens when you choose to be with a man because he made you tangle and because he looked good. These are the consequences. A fatherless home. These are the consequences, though.
It's a consequence.
Yeah.
However, if somebody's willing to step up and play that role, I'm all for it. And I actually respect it a lot because it says a lot about his character as a person. It don't make him weak. It don't make him like not love himself or anything. You
Mm.
know, I just feel like so because my choices, I shouldn't be loved and have a family because of the choices I made. I'm not capable of getting that in the end.
I mean, you got how many baby daddies again?
Three baby dads.
You got three to
And
choose from. You should choose
mind,
one of them.
okay, mind you, I was with my first kid's father for 10 years and we had two kids. Okay.
Okay.
Other ones, and then I had twins. Okay. I did go through my little phase, you know, however, 10 years, he didn't stick around. You know, time don't matter. My other kids,
But
they didn't
at
stick.
the end of the day, though, when you look at all your life decisions and choices, you only got one person to blame in the mirror. That's you. Can't
You know
blame
what?
nobody else. Gotta look at
I
you.
don't, I don't blame myself. I just think that this is my choices or whatnot. This is my life. So I'm not upset. I'm not upset about it.
Choices are reflections of what you've done in life.
It is.
Choices.
It is. It
Your
is.
choices are like mirrors. Your choices are mirrors.
Uh, well, that's kind of judgmental
It was
because
not.
I
I ain't
I don't
just
listen. I don't judge people off of their decisions in the past.
you're supposed to
Okay,
judge people
I'm
by the
I'm
content.
35 years old now.
Wait, you're supposed to judge people of the content of their character. Yes, you are
Character.
supposed to judge people.
So because you see people assume that I was out there in the streets and I was just I was just looking for love. And
Apparently, you didn't find
I'm
it.
not
Apparently,
I
you didn't.
didn't.
Wait,
I did in the end. And I had to get to where I got to find my husband.
but guess
So it's
what?
like
In the process of that, you have 6 kids without a
I
father.
did. Yes, I
You
did.
can't judge nobody off of something that you haven't been through. So I don't want to hear that right now.
Who is that right there?
Can you go?
Who is that?
My child.
Oh, well, child need to stay in the child place.
Agree.
You need to stay in your place.
Tilly, get out. Out. Please. Take that. Take that with you. Stop.
Kids need to stay in the kids place. But hey, man, if you happy with it, hey, I ain't trying to judge
I
you
am
though.
happy. You are. I mean,
I'm not
you have your
judging.
you have your own opinion, and I get that, and I
That's just
respect
my opinion though. I can
it.
have
It's
my opinion.
you
I'm
can.
not judging. No,
I
you
mean,
entitled. Everybody's entitled for love, whatever. But I'm
yeah,
just trying to give people a reality though. What's the possibility?
but the reality of it is it's done. It's like it's done. It's over here. Like there ain't nowhere to dwell. They
Do
here.
you
I'm
feel
here.
like? But wait. Do you feel like the man that you want gonna want you back though?
He going what?
Do you feel like the man that you want gonna want you back?
Of course. Duh. I mean, look. I really think that there are people out there like who will step up. If they really love you, they gonna love you and your kids, regardless of 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and
Mm-mm.
I mean that ain't you. We know that. However, it's like I don't know.
So what kind of man are you looking for though? Or
I'm not looking for anybody.
uh, what's your ideal man though?
I don't know. I date a woman. Like I'm not really.
Mm.
I'm not really like. I'm open to anything because I'm like I'm open to anything. I'm not really looking or thinking. I'm trying. I'm just trying to love me and go on dates with myself, and that way I don't plan stuff. It just happens.
Wow. So you saying you'll even date a woman at this point?
I mean, I have.
Wow. Okay. What I'm saying though, for the ideal man that you want though, like
Um,
do you feel like his money plays a part, like how much money you want him to make, or you don't care about that?
I mean, now, yes,
So how much
because
money would you want your ideal man to make though?
I just want him to be able to contribute.
Well, I'm saying
Okay,
how
like
much.
it ain't about the much. It's about the trying, the
Oh,
effort.
you said 1 minute you did care about the money was one.
Well, I'm saying that obviously it matters.
So
Okay,
how much money does he got to have to be with you though?
he just got to be able to contribute. Like I said, he got to be able to contribute and help me with these kids in this household.
Mm.
It's
I'm
not.
saying.
I'm not asking for a lot. I'm literally just asking
Oh,
to
there's
be
a lot though. You want a man, you know.
honestly for me, to me, because I'm content with my decisions and the choices that I made.
Hmm.
For me, I know that it's possible because heck, somebody came and stepped in and did that, and my husband was a really good guy. So it's like I didn't think there was any good guys out there like that. Cause ain't nobody gonna want me. I thought the same thing you're thinking. Ain't nobody gonna want me and these kids. Ain't nobody gonna want
So
me.
okay, so how much? Okay, I'm about to get to that. How much money would you want your man to make? Though I'm saying a year, or does that
I don't
matter
really
to you?
think about those things, to be honest.
Okay, right. I mean, what is the possibility of anybody doing that though, when they can just raise their own family though, instead of getting.
There's plenty older men who are willing to take care of you and your kids. And actually, because they are father figures, they want to be that father. They have that fatherly type thing to where they want to be there for the kids. They thinking about the kids. Sometimes people do think about the kids, and
And
they want the best.
how you say older than how much older?
I mean, like older to where they not like, oh, hey, all right, just open minded.
But I'm
Like,
saying how much older though? You say older men, how much older?
like I don't know, like I'm 35, maybe in their 40s. But mind you, my husband was younger than me. So it's like, it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna try something different. I don't know.
Wow.
It just seems in my experience since he passed, like older men have been the ones to reach out and be like, don't worry, girl, I'm gonna take care of you and them kids. I'm like,
That man saying anything to get in your goddamn pants. Let me
you
be
know
honest.
what? You're right. And I was naive and I know that.
But let me ask you this right here though. Do you feel like there's a consequence for your whole phase?
For my, um, I think the consequence wasn't the kids, it was just me like losing myself as a person, as an individual. I don't think that kids are a mistake because I feel
No, I ain't saying the
like
kids were a mistake. I'm talking about you just having multiple baby daddies and not being married to any of your baby fathers. Though. You don't feel like that's you feel like that's normal because that's a problem. I feel like going on in the community. We're celebrating baby shower, but we're not celebrating marriage.
I
You see
feel
what
like people get abortions. Okay, so like they go that route. I didn't go that route. I decided to.
Well, a lot of people ain't got to get abortions. There's 30 contraceptives out there. They didn't have to get
There,
aborted.
there
There's
is.
over 30 contraceptives, so they didn't have to do that, bro.
You're
They
right,
decided to
but
do that.
I chose to not. I made that decision. That's my decision.
Okay.
You know,
Well, I guess you
and I
gotta
don't.
live. You gotta live with everything that comes with your decisions, though. The
I
decisions
do.
got
We
consequences.
all, definitely. It's not a bad thing for me. It's just an experience and a lesson. Like, okay, I'm not gonna go down that road again.
So how would you tell your daughters about the decision that you made, though, on
I
what?
think they gotta know. They don't figure it out eventually.
So
And at the end of the day, it's a choice. Like, I can't.
but I understand there's choices, but I understand as a parent you're supposed to guide them. So how would you guide your daughters on not make the same decisions that you made on having 6 kids,
I would just
not with your husband?
right. I don't know. I'm still learning.
Mm,
I'm still
mm, mm,
learning.
mm. And what's your oldest?
She's 12.
Wow. And what's your youngest?
She's 3.
Mm, mm, mm. So you think? Let's be honest though. Do you think there's really a serious dating life for a woman with 6 kids and her youngest is 3 and her oldest is 12?
Um, yeah, but like I'm not in that scene. I'm not in that scene, like because these type of questions, I will get that. You know,
Okay. Okay. So I was
there's
like, you said what,
no,
Jamel?
I don't know, like there's guys who feel the same exact way as you, like, and I respect that. Like I came and I that's why I wouldn't go out in the dating scene because it's like you keeping it real, but it's like somebody came up with these rules that we gotta live by. And now it's like, oh, well, that
What
ain't
do you
right.
mean these? What do you mean these rules?
These are rules. These are things that, and you want to say morals, but in reality, it's like we are in 2022. And the thing is, people be married and creeping, making babies on the side.
Oh, good. Mm, mm,
I
mm,
listen. My mom was married to my dad,
mm,
and he
mm,
had kids on the side.
mm, mm, mm.
So it's like, what shit happens? I just don't think that you talking like the content of your characters. Sounds like you're judging me off of my decisions that I made in the past.
You're supposed to judge people off their decisions.
Not of their past decisions. I'm 35 years old now. I think I've learned my lesson. I had to go through a lot of
Why?
things and
Why
get.
is it that why in the black community everybody has something negative to say about marriage?
I don't
Everybody
have anything
has
to
something
say
negative to
about
say about marriage, though. This is
it. I have
we're so far away from the truth. This lifestyle right here is like the norm, and this is sad.
listen. I'm all about the marriage. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm all about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really think it's this thing that you got to put on paper to constitute your love for each other, and then when it don't work, then you got to pay to get it over with. And it's like you got to put that on love, and some people don't get married for that reason. I just,
You still
you
get
know,
you? Do you feel like you still got a chance to get married though?
yeah, of course I do.
And what's your
100%,
if you had to guess your chances? What's your chances?
100%,
Okay.
100%.
And how often do you see somebody with 6 kids get married?
Very often, very often. My mom, she didn't have six, but I had a stepdad. It was me and my siblings, and he loved us all like his other six kids that he had with a whole bunch of other women. So it's like
Mm.
that showed me, you
And
know.
did you know black men used to be the number one stepfather, step parent, but that number went down. So,
Yeah, you know,
so
I just
who gonna be these step parents? Is black only black folks were doing step parent. Only black men
that
were
is
doing step
not
parent.
true. No, no, no,
They
no.
That's what the numbers say. We can't lie about the numbers.
Okay, well, let me see the numbers because I feel like because
I
my
seen
husband
the
was white.
numbers.
My husband was white.
I said black folks was leading in it.
Okay, yes. Okay, yes. All right. Okay, yes. But we lead in a lot of things.
All the
Okay.
negative shit as well.
Huh?
All the negative shit as well.
I mean, if you want to look at it like that, I think that this other stuff is. I think other stuff is negative, like as far as prison and all that stuff. But I don't think this type of stuff is negative. I just feel like some people, because these dudes that I was dropped the ball, and it don't matter. 10 years I was with that guy, and it was like
You was with that man for 10 years. You should have been married to that man.
he
Or
didn't
you
want to
should have
marry
had a
me.
commitment.
He didn't
Well,
want to
you
marry
stuck
me.
around with it, so apparently you was
I
down
did.
with it.
I did,
So,
but
right.
I stuck around because that's
Uh
I
huh.
had to have my kids. I look at my kids. I look at it as like my kids supposed to be here. I had to go through things that I had to go through because they're supposed to be here.
Ooh, okay. You got any regrets?
The only regret that I have is being like completely honest about my decisions.
You
I
want your
could,
daughter?
huh?
Go ahead. What you were saying?
I said I wish I keep that stuff to myself.
Do you want your daughter to like grow up like you and have a lifestyle like you had?
No, but one of them probably will.
Why is that?
The other one won't. She's like, I'm not doing
Why you said the other one will?
it. I got six. It's six of them. Somebody gonna do their thing. You think that, okay? So do you think that people who are raised with two parents is gonna end up perfectly? You know what I'm saying?
I
You
ain't
think
say
that?
perfect, but they usually don't end up like how you end up though. They usually end up living better, smarter lives and make better decisions. Statistically, they end up doing that.
I don't
And
know. Most kids don't
they
drugs.
don't end up they don't end up dropping out of school,
I didn't
having
know
kids
that.
outside of wedlock. They don't end up being, teenage pregnancies on drugs, criminals, things of that nature. Anger management problems, mental problems. Those are the positive side about it that the media ain't gonna tell you. But they want us to be separate because there's money off that.
Yeah, it's a setup, but my mom tried her best, and I had a good upbringing. These are just the choices that I made. You know,
Well, hey, that what you feel like you did. Well, why don't you want to get back with any of your child's fathers?
uh, they were just the seed to fertilize the soil.
What do that mean? What the hell do that mean?
It means that they did their part, and that's it. Um,
Don't you feel like it could work out better if you had somebody who had a child with that could help, be with you in the long term? Because that's your child's father in the household. You should marry one of your child's fathers. You got three to choose from.
yeah, but just because they're my child's father don't mean that they're good for me or the kids.
It was good for you to have your baby.
Yeah, they were at that time. So I thought until one ended up being already married. Another one ended up, you know, being abusive
You
and
said
whatever.
you said one of them got married,
Yeah, I was already married.
so he was already married,
Yeah.
and you still decided to have his baby and be with him.
I didn't know until my baby until I was pregnant.
Oh, you ain't know.
I
Right.
didn't.
So don't you feel like your exes are a reflection of you?
I think they're a reflection of my choices, but not me myself, because I'm not the same person that I was
Okay.
10 years ago.
Okay. Well, just keep growing. I think you
I
should. I think you should. Revisit that. Get back with one of your baby daddies,
Oh no.
because I think that's the only really future you have at being having a marriage and having a long term lasting relationship. I don't think anybody some random guy you meet is going. There's no such thing as new relationships. People either get back with their exes or somebody they knew in their past or baby fathers or parents. There's no such
Yeah.
thing as new relationships.
What?
I don't
I
believe
don't know
there's
how
such thing
old
as
you
new
are.
relationships.
I don't know how old you are. I'm a little, and I've been through it, and I had 5 kids, and somebody took me on and just asked me for one more.
But
There's people out there who really want a family.
what is the probability of that happening to you again?
Oh, it's very possible.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on, though, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.